Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GrinderHouse. My name's S01E04. I'm one of the owners here. I'll be your MC for the night. We've got a great show. You know, this is the 130th show we've done in 2.5 years. Tonight, 130 shows. Every Friday night, man. This is a rocking place. We have a great show. I want to remind everybody, we broadcast live. We're affiliated with an FM radio station that is the Nashville Songwriter Radio Network. They syndicate us here in Tennessee live. They also rebroadcast us Wednesday after the live show out of New York City. And then once a month they broadcast our show out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama, which is really, really cool. And we're getting more and more exposure. These artists are getting more and more exposure. Cumberland County, Crossville, we're really excited about that. And the caliber rises higher and higher. The cream keeps coming to the top. We have a great lineup for 2020. We're booked. I mean, even into November, we're booked with artists. I'm going to turn it over to our artists tonight. You know me. I do not make comparisons to other artists. They don't sound like anybody else. They are who they are. We're really excited to bring back in the house for us tonight, a beloved son of the Commonwealth, Virginia. You gotta love that. Coal Town City.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Everybody, a round of applause for Chris Long. Chris.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Not good afternoon. We're going to start out with a new one, just because we can. This song's called Western Sky. This is, I grew up in Southwest Virginia, like he was saying, and I love Westerns. So that's what this song's about. Western mesas, I've seen the canyons deep and grand. I slipped beneath that Joshua tree, made a good living off the land. And I bred on through the Dakotas, we're shy into the Canadian line. I'm driven on a hut across the Rio Grande, been driving for most of my life. And underneath the western sky, that's where the fortune lies. Underneath the western sky, that's where I'll hang my hat tonight. I trust the snow in Colorado, I got in trouble in Old Tombstone. Look to strike it rich down in California, but Lord, I never found gold. And underneath the western sky, that's where the fortune lies. Underneath the western sky, that's where I'll aim my hat tonight. Oklahoma full moon ride, head south, Texarkana, and four corners roll the dice, roll the dice. I'm gonna let them ride, and I'll be back out on that trail in the morning when I open my eyes. Someday I'll cross that Mississippi, when the working day's all done. I'll pick up my baby in Tennessee, we'll ride west to the setting sun. And underneath the western sky, that's where the fortune lies. Underneath the western sky, that's where I'll hang my hat tonight. Hang my hat tonight. And underneath the western sky, that's where the fortune lies. Underneath the western sky, that's where I'll hang my hat tonight. actually so new, the ink's still wet on it, so we'll just now we'll do something older. This one's another traveling song. And me and my buddy Kevin Mahoney, he's also my producer, we've got a duo we call Wandering Souls, and we named it after this song. So Lexington back home. Walked in the door, Lord, turn back around, and then out the door I'm gone. The soul suitcase never gets unpacked. There's never been much need to. As long as I'm a wandering soul, Lord, it's all I do. Guitar down in Nashville for the toast of the traveler's lives. I sang for my conscience, I sang for myself, and for a place to sleep at night. The soul guitar's always with me, 3 chords of truth and new set of string. As long as I'm a wandering soul on this, all I need. And Lord, I never question why. There's a billion stars up there in that old sky. And Lord, I guess I'll never know. Some people born to stay at home, some are wandering souls. New York to New Jersey, and 26 Charleston coast. A good simple life for me and my baby, that's all I really want. You can't ask too much of this life, just come what may be. The comrades can a home under the stars for a want a soul like me. And Lord, I never question why. There's so many stars up there in that old sky. And Lord, I guess I'll never know. Some people born to stay at home, some are wandering souls. Some people born to stay at home, and some are wandering souls. right. Alright, so when I was a kid, I played music with my dad, and I traveled with his band while he was playing until I got out and started playing. And we used to play all these, like, he used to go to all these, like, river parties and places like that. And music used to be about people just dancing and having a good time, and it was fun. And I took a 10-year hiatus on playing, and when I come back, the world had changed. It was a whole other planet. And when it used to, you could go out and you play a Creedence song, people would go nuts, and they loved it, and they'd get out and they'd dance and have a good time and hoop and holler. And then now people kind of just stare. It's interesting. But I still like Creedence, so this is kind of my homage to John Fogerty. It's called Bayou Revival. Stone skipping, Washoe's critters jumping, head old battle wheel is a thumping all night long. A congregation, hear their jaws are snapping, church mouths hazing out a sawing law all night long. Good time music, Lord, is gonna fill the air. Everybody got a jug and nobody cares. Animals hang from a tree down by the fire. Well, tonight's a good time, boy, Bayou Revival. Oh, yeah. Cigar box, good old rust string, Carolina front porch jug band swing all night long. A low country corn and shrimp a boiling, young lovers sneaking on a turtle dove all night long. Time music, Lord, it's gonna fill the air. Everybody got a jug and nobody cares. Animals hang from a tree down by the fire. Well, tonight's a good time, boy, Bayou Revival. Oh, yeah. A cold bed washed up, and everybody's gonna come. Kick off shoes, lose your blues, let's have some fun. Oh, yeah. Rope swinging, hear the children splashing, black water showing all the people dancing all night long. And good time music, Lord, is gonna fill the air. Everybody got a jug and nobody cares. Animals hang from a tree down by the fire. Well, tonight's a good time, boy, Bayou Revival. Animals hang from a tree down by the fire. Well, tonight's a good time, boy, Bayou Revival. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you. All right, so my wife's going to make fun of me because the best laid plans that you can lay down for doing a show last until about the third song. So, so I'm sitting here and my brain is in the middle of that song thinking about the next 15 songs I want to play. So I'm going to go a different route. I want to do somebody else's song. I've not done that down here, I don't believe. Growing up, I was Once again, I was in Southwest Virginia, so I did not listen to the music everybody else did. I became a huge Bruce Springsteen fan when I was a kid because I felt like he was singing about us. So when I met my wife, who's from New York and who really enjoys the mob for reasons I don't know. But anyway, this song came into play. It's one of my favorite Bruce songs. So here you go. It's not a Chris show if I don't do a Bruce song. Well, they blew up Chicken Man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Out on the wall, getting ready for a hell of a fight. Gonna see what those racket boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and they can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and get Miss Town, the skin of its teeth, and well now everything dies, baby that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, get your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I got a job trying to put my money away, but I got debts that no honest man could ever pay. So I drew what I had from that sense of trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Grove City bus. Well, now everything dies, baby that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, get your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Just meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I look maybe down and I look maybe cold, but waiting for where I will stay. And now we're growing up where the sand's turning gold, and so put on your stockings, baby, those nights get cold. I guess everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, put your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Just meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Come on and meet me. Come on and meet me. Come on and meet me. Just meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I got a job, but it's hard to find down here. It's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. And I'm tired of coming out or just losing it. But that's not a met this guy, gonna do a little favor for him. I guess everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, put your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Just meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Just meet me tonight in Atlantic City. That's songs I wish I would have wrote, don't we? All right. Now back to songs I wrote. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta play this one because my buddy Mick last night gave me a hard time because I never play this song. So Mick, if you're watching, I'm doing this because of you. I don't write drinking songs because I don't drink. So I'm not good at it. I don't get it. I can't come up with the stories. So we were playing a songwriter show and somebody said, you need to write a drinking song. I'm like, but I don't drink. So I started writing this song, and then I realized that this person probably died of alcohol poisoning about halfway through the song, because that's what happens when you don't drink and you write drinking songs. So here you go. Don't try this at home, kids. It's not, and I'm a school teacher. What? There you go. Don't try this at home, kids, camera people. All right, here we go. So hey, bartender, won't you pour me another round? And I've been drinking here since 10 a.m. Now it's about time for you to make last call. Another round just to forget her again. I got a whiskey memory, drink a beer kind of night. I need a shot of rum just to make it all right, and a bottle of tequila to start again. Ain't no brandy gonna bring her back. Well, the barkeep took good care of that. I need a shot of tequila to start again. Made some new friends, been my rounds all day, and now I'm on the verge of bankruptcy. These girls at the bar, all three of them must be friends. They look alike, but the one in the middle's for me. I got a whiskey memory, drink a beer kind of night. I need a shot of rum just to make it all right, and a shot of tequila to start again. I know brandy gonna bring her back. Well, the barkeep took good care of that. I need a little tequila to start again. One round just to forget her, and the next 10 rounds slow dating her. Now it's time for me to go home. Drink your memory gone. Whoa, whoa. Well, drink your memory gone. Whoa, whoa. Well, drink your memory gone. So hey, bartender, thanks for getting me through. I put the last of my cash in your tip jar. So if you please, won't you please take my keys? 'Cause I'm in no shape to drive too far. I got a whiskey memory, drink a beer kind of night. I need a shot of rum just to make it all right, and a shot of tequila to start again. Ain't no brandy gonna bring her back. Well, the barkeep took good care of that. Now it's time for me to go home. I drank your memory gone. Whoa, whoa. Well, I drank your memory gone. Whoa, whoa. Well, I drank your memory gone. All right, that's the extent of my drinking songs. So, buddy of mine, Jonathan, owns an establishment I play at a lot, and we were talking one night after a show, and the concrete cigarette thing that always used to hold the door open while I carried the equipment out was gone. So I'm like, hey, where's my doorstop? So we had to get rid of it. Like, why is that? They were stealing the half-smoked cigarettes out of the ashtray. I'm like, well, that's pretty bad if you got to steal something you don't have to steal. It's like, no, they were coming in at all hours of the night, and we just couldn't do it. The security was just too ridiculous. I'm like, that's a pretty bad day if you have to steal the half-smoked cigarettes. So that became a song. This is called Half-Smoked Cigarette. gonna sing better days. But I don't know where they've gone, but I know that they've gone away. I've had a half smoked cigarette and ashtray. Lord, I know my luck has been picking up. There's some loose change on the ground, and better days are yet to come. Now lately I'm pretending I'm something that I'm really not. A millionaire in my own eyes, but 20 is all I got. I've had a half-smoked cigarette and an ashtray. Lord, I know my luck has been picking up. There's some loose change on the ground, and better days are yet to come. Well, I might be down and out, but Lord, I know I've been doing fine. And better days are yet to come, I know. They're taking their good sweet time. I'm Joe rambling, wandering from town to town. I need to find a place to plant my feet before the plan me 6 foot down. I found a half-smoked cigarette and an ashtray. Lord, I know my luck has been picking up. I got some loose change on the ground, and better days are yet to come. I got some loose change on the ground, and better days are yet to come.
I know that you grew up in Virginia.
Yes.
And the coal region of Virginia, not.
I grew up in coal and tobacco country.
Okay.
So neither one of that does well for us right now. So
No. As a matter of fact, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
not a good investment, I guess, if you were doing that back then.
But at the time, it was doing well.
At the time, our town was. It was hopping. It was tiny. I mean, I think at the most we were about 1,200 people, but.
Still,
we have that now. So.
Really? Well, it's a little coal town in Virginia. That would be Western Virginia.
Yeah,
the southwestern
corner of the point of Commonwealth of Virginia.
Yeah, where they all come to Kentucky, Virginia,
right.
The Carolinas all come together there.
Right. I grew up about 30 minutes from Cumberland Gap. So
okay, yeah. Well, cool. So you had a lot of influences as well. I mean, musically, your dad was in a band. You traveled with him.
Yeah, Dad's the primary. Dad was my primary reason for picking up a guitar.
Okay.
So.
Well, musically, though, who was your biggest influence?
The Springsteen.
Springsteen?
Yeah, Bruce became a lot of the Jersey Shore stuff. John Cafferty. When I was a kid, I loved listening to John Cafferty, Southside Johnny.
Gotcha.
And I'm that weird kid when everybody else is listening to 80s hair metal. I'm like, I got the new Stevie Van Zandt. Who?
Yeah.
I was that guy. But those guys, Brian Adams, who I actually got to meet, which was awesome.
That's cool.
One of my only heroes that I got to meet, and yes, I was a 40-year-old. I couldn't even speak. I was just at a loss.
Yeah,
it was
I
pretty
get it.
Cool.
I get it. I felt that way. I got to meet Glenn Campbell. I got to go backstage, met Glenn, the whole family. I'm like, drool coming out, and it was right after his show. So I mean, they were just all kicking back, and anyway, it was a great show. He was one of my favorites. I loved Glenn.
Yeah, John Mellencamp was big. when the Scarecrow album came out was right when people were losing their farms back home.
Yeah.
So I latched onto that because he was singing about us. And
Right.
And that's what I liked. I like music that was about.
You have a couple songs about the cold country, don't you?
Yeah, you're hinting, aren't you?
I'm just saying.
I might have a new one.
Really?
I might have a new one.
Well, I'll leave it up to you. It's your show, brother. It's what you want to do.
Well, I don't know. I think we've already set that up now.
All right. You go for what you want to go for. Everybody, a nice round of applause. Chris Long. Chris, take it away, buddy.
All right. Okay, this song was not in the list, so I've got to pull this one up. I'm going for special songs on this one. This song's called Coltrane. When I was a kid, if you drove through Pennington Gap, which is the neighboring town to us, you had a good chance of going into town, getting stopped by a Coltrane, and coming out of town, getting stopped by a truck. They were constantly running. Well, I drove back home and I realized that I hadn't seen one in years. And I told my dad, I said, if one ever comes through, they'll probably put it on the front page of the paper. Lo and behold, 2 weeks later, the county paper. That's how little we are. We have a county paper. The county paper, front page story, Coltrane comes through Pennington, stops traffic. I'm like, we have no news. But okay, so I did a little Nostradamus there. So I went home and I wrote this song because the Coltranes used to mean that times were good. And that's what this is about. And I've not played this in a while, so let's see what happens. All right. Coltrane, long and down from line, snaking through those mountains on a Clinchfield track, taking away all I go, shiny and black. Put my bones on a Coltrane, don't ever bring them back. Up here in these mountains, down in the mine, man will work and slave away most of his life, leave behind his children and his young wife. No, there ain't no need, they'll see no daylight, but a Coltrane, long and dog from light, take through these mountains on a Clinchfield track, take away all my gold, shiny and black. And I put my bone on a Coltrane, never bring them back, oh Lord. Put my bone on a Coltrane, never bring them back. Up here in this holler, man has got no hope, 'cause he knows down in the hole that's where it's gonna go. Maybe get some street for the company store, never get away, Lord, never see anymore. But a Coltrane, long and dog from black, snake through these mountains on the Clinchfield track, carrying away all my gold, all shiny and black. Then I put my bone on a Coltrane, never bring them back, oh Lord. Put my bones on a Coltrane, never bring them back. Down on my knees, looking for a scene, candles on the wall, praying that these beams are strong, ceiling don't fall. Head of life is going dim, lines closing in. Coltrane for the black gold, never coming back again. Fat cat never held a shovel there in his hand, never loaded up a car when he barely could stand, getting rich on sweat and blood of his brother man. train, long and down from line.